welcome to TMR. Mikey Edwards here inside our TMR studios, our upstairs studios, that is. We are just preparing for our upcoming broadcast of the NFL Midseason report. I just need to grab some of the info that I am going to share. We're going to break down the records of all the teams that throughout the NFL, see who the studs and duds are so far through 10 weeks of the NFL season. Most teams have played 9 games, which reminds me, I gotta update this. There we go. And we're gonna delve into some of the hot topics that just came out actually this past week, along with some of the others, big things that we've seen come across the NFL so far this season. Of course, we're going to focus a little bit on the Cowboys. They're currently 2-7 right now. They won 2 games. Their 2 games have been won with Romo on the field, and they were the first 2 weeks of the season. Since he's been out, they've lost their last 7. A possibility he returns this week. Can the Cowboys, who are in the NFC East, which is pretty mediocre right now, just as bad as the AFC South, can the Cowboys win out and win their division? It's possible, but will Romo be healthy? Is Romo healthy enough? Is he gonna have that chemistry with Dez and the receivers? No true running game without Joseph. With no Joseph. Well, Joseph Randle got released, but you have McFadden. Is he going to be able to carry the load? Will Greg Hardy be a hindrance? A lot of questions on the Cowboys team, which we'll be checking on as we go through the night. Some QB changes. Nick Foles being benched for Case Keenum in St. Louis. Peyton Manning being benched in favor of Brock Osweiler this week. Peyton's dealing with some plantar fasciitis. So we don't know if it's because of that or if it's because he hasn't been playing well. We'll see. Packers are 0-3. Is there trouble up in Lambeau? Rob Ryan got fired. Dennis Allen is going to take over defensive coordinator duties. Are the Saints going to be marching in? And there was one other one. Cleveland has Johnny Manziel finishing out this season. Can Cleveland turn around and make it a respectable 8-8 season? We'll see. So that is real. And we got 2 undefeated teams left in the NFL so far. The Patriots and the Panthers. Could we see our first undefeated team throughout the regular season, since the Patriots did it in 2007 before losing to the Giants in the Super Bowl? Or could we possibly have a team that goes 19-0 and dethrones the Dolphins, the 72 Dolphins, as the perfect team? I'm going to be asking Tyler White. I'm hoping to have a couple more analysts available for the broadcast tonight. We've been having some struggles. It's a tough time of year. And really, a lot of people are more biased toward a team than they would rather not be. But we're going to try to delve into all that for you here on TMR coming up later on. But of course, as you probably notice on this telecast, as you will on future telecasts throughout the rest of 2015, we have this stuff on the bottom here. Which I have say, donate by scanning the QR code. This is the QR code that Firelight Studios, which are good buddies of mine, have had for their Extra Life campaign, which they reached their goal of $1,500. They raised $2,080 at my last check. Actually, let me see if I can find out if there is more that they got. I think 2,080 was the last total. Excuse me. I'm just going to check quickly here. 2,080 has been raised, but you can still contribute if you are watching. Again, scan the QR code over here with your smartphone. Whether you got an S6, Note 4, an iPhone 6, or what have you. All the money raised by scanning that QR code will go to benefit Penn State Hershey Children's Medical Center, the Milton S. Hershey Medical Center, which has this close special connection to not only the guys at Firelight Studios, but also to myself, as I've had both of my brothers have procedures done at that hospital. And they do take care of the families as well that go down there. So please benefit them, help kids see more days of life. Maybe even months. More days, months, and years. So that by donating, you can help save a child's life. So we're going to have this actually throughout tonight's broadcast going for you. So you can watch, but also donate at the same time. But if you do not have a smartphone, but you would still like to donate, go to extra-life.org. We'll have a link for you later on in our not our broadcast, but our at the closing. We'll have that available for you. The links that are important for you, so you can donate and know about Firelight Studios, know what they're about, and be able to support them as we support them as well. That's it for now on our preview show. We're gonna, like I said, we'll be back later on, about 3 hours from now, according to what I have been asked to. It's about 4 o'clock here. We're going to be back on 7 o'clock here on the east, 4 o'clock out west. So please stay tuned to our coverage of TMR. You do not want to miss. Which get some fun, make it fun and enjoyable. And if you want to contact TMR via Skype. So that way you can be on TMR and discuss football. Just go to search BFCC Mikey 09. Your input as to everything regarding the NFL. So that's it for now. I'll see you at 7. Take care.